say hello. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. Come back to watch another movie. This putting a bunch of movies out every week is difficult because if I was only putting three out, I could be to the end of the year by now with the amount of videos that I put out so far. But we're gonna do everything we can to go all the way out through the end of the year with videos of some sort. So this video, we're doing another movie review on The Contract. So this is American classic German American thriller movie directed by we don't want to talk about Bruce Bestford or whatever his name is, Bestford. Anyway, so Bedford, but oh well. Morgan Freeman was a star in this one, and professional assassin. So the assassins group that he put together, they met in a basement at the beginning of this thing, and they completed their task. And Morgan Freeman was the only one that got caught. Then the police officer got run off the road because the bad guys were trying to get Morgan Freeman back because he had the password to the account where all the money went, so they weren't getting paid unless they had him back. So anyway, so he ends up, the police officer gets killed because the bad guys are trying to get him back, and this hiker, which was when his son catches him, and he was an ex-cop, gym school teacher, catches him and recaptures him and starts walking away from where the bad guys are at. And they're doing a hunt through, it looked like the National Forest of Idaho, but you never know where they filmed this thing at. Could have done it on soundstage, and I wouldn't have known the difference. Well, probably would have if I looked close enough, and I probably will later. But this is what we're doing, what's going on, and then he captures them and they're hiking away, and then they got all kinds of obstacles. They got to go down a ravine, and they meet another couple, and they keep them with them. And along through the movie, it's got lots of twists and turns, and they get shot at several times by the bad guys, and they're tracking him. And I don't understand why I keep getting damn phone calls from the same damn place trying to sell me life insurance, solar panels, or stupid the call center. It's the same damn number. I can give you the phone number to them as soon as they quit ringing if you want it, but we'll do that on the other channel. So they get do some camping, and they get to a safe haven is what they thought. And the benefactor that's trying to kill Morgan Freeman is tracking them through cell phone and hikers, and they get a cell phone video text to them so they know where they're at. And then the cabin they're staying in gets all shot up, and Morgan Freeman gets away. He runs along, and they try to rescue him with a helicopter they stole by killing the pilots. Yeah, well, I'm not going to have much to say about this. I'm going too fast. But the gym teacher gets a hold of a machine gun after he catches up to him and blows the helicopter all the holes. Puts a lot of holes in it. He's shooting from the backside, so he's hitting the back fuselage and the engine and the rotor and the top rotor and the back rotor, and they take off running because they don't want to get shot at no more, and I don't blame them. They take off, and when they get up in the air, the thing starts smoking and shaking, and they crash. Two bad guys down. Neither one of them died. It didn't blow up like they do most of the time in the movies. It was actually fine, but it would have been more fun if they blew up. And then, the U.S. Marshals want to retrieve this guy, too, because he was in the custody of U.S. Marshals when he got picked up by the gym teacher ex-cop. So they start hiking some more after that. They cross bridges going across a Stone Age ice dam that's from a bunch of rocks just scattered all over the place. They got a bridge that you can walk across without having to jump from rock to rock for safety purposes. They get about halfway across, and they decide to destroy the bridge so that the people can't follow them. And they end up getting into a cabin after the end of the hike, and the bad guys all die, and Morgan Freeman goes back to jail, and all that fun stuff goes on. Well, I don't remember if he goes back to jail, but he does escape. No, he doesn't go back to jail. He escapes because he escaped with the gym teacher's kid, so he gets tracked down by the gym teacher after that, and to get his kid back, because the U.S. Marshal Service is just wanting to catch him. And apparently Morgan Freeman as an assassin is very elusive. So he got away, made a lot of money, and the ex-gym teacher catches him and sends him, gets his kid back, and everybody lives happily ever after. The Morgan Freeman, the assassin, takes off after he gives him the information he needs, because an honest thief is an honest assassin, because he's off doing another job, and he gets stopped and caught. Then the kid, the ex-gym teacher goes and gets his kid, and they do a report on the news about this thing, and he's standing there, behind the camera about 30 feet away, talking to the Morgan Freeman, the assassin, getting all of his information. Then, it turned out to be a pretty good action, adventure, assassin movie, and I'd recommend watching this thing. So let's see where this thing came from. Did this thing came from any place interesting? At all? Hopefully I got this. First Look International's who distributed this thing. It was no big names in there. Kind of a collaboration of basically actors and trying to make a film. So this thing came out on October 9th, 2006, overseas. And then July 24th, 2007 in the United States. It run 97 minutes long. Germany and the United States was the category, so it's an English film. I don't know if people speak German would want to watch this, but I'd have to probably watch it subtitles. They're not telling me how much they spent on it, but I'm guessing because of all the special effects, they spent somewhere around $100 million, between 60 and 100 million, and they made 549.2 billion on this movie at the box office. So it did a real good job. It's a lot of money to be making just for one film. No, Morgan Freeman's a big star too. Everybody wants to see what he's doing. Whether it's a good movie or not, fans are fans. So anyway, take care, be safe, and we'll talk to you with the next video. It should be fun too. And see you later.